The Homestead Act of 1862 was one of the most significant and enduring events in the westward expansion of the United States. By granting 160 acres of free land to claimants, it allowed nearly any man or woman a chance to live the American dreams.
Hi guys, we're from 911. So, my name is Dea. This is Winda. This is
Hanief.
Ayu. Today we're going to discuss about the topic, the reason why the Homestead Act failed. We chose this topic because we want to know about the reason why such a brilliant idea approved by Abraham Lincoln didn't work well. And we are also curious about the actual reason behind the failure of Homestead Act. So if you guys are also curious and want to know more about the homesteading process, let's check this video. Homestead Act was signed into law by the President Abraham Lincoln on May 20th, 1862. Of the 2 millions that made claim of 160 acres parcels of land throughout the life of the Homestead Act, approximately 783,000 were successful, proving up on their pieces of ground after the required 5 years and acquiring their individual deeds. This number demonstrates that 60% of those that began the homesteading process has never completed it. Why was the failure rate so high? Many factors contribute to claimants not lasting 5 years. 1. Migration. One of the problems with Homestead Act was the fear of migration to the west. The Southern and Northern had a problem with the attempt of Homestead Act before. The Southern feared that the law will create a few new states consist of farmers who are opposed to slavery, while the Northern was feared that the law will take away the vital source of cheap labor to factories. 2. Farming. Homestead Act give away free lands to farmers who are willing to move in, create those lands into agriculture purposes. However, in many cases, the land alone was not enough. Money and experience was also needed in order to create a success farming.
Number 3, land speculation. Because anyone could claim the land under the Homestead Act, the land speculator became a problem. Why? Because everyone can claim and hold on to it, but they don't have the intention of living in it. They only want to get profit by selling it to other people. Number 4, harsh living condition. Farming on the western plain was much more difficult than farming on the east. The plains bore high winds, cold, and plagues of insects that makes it harder for them to farm. The lack of tree and timber made many of the farmers had to build their home out of sod. Fuel were limited that made them hard to do a simple activity like washing or cooking. Many Homestead Act farmers failed on their action because of the harsh living condition.
Okay, now we finally know that Homestead Act failed. So in conclusion, we get that not only the condition of the land that is not suitable for farming, since the people who claim the land is famous, but also the living condition there that is very new for them. They have never experienced that condition before. They lack of money, they lack of experience, they lack of everything. Besides that, the failure is also happened because of the southern politician and the urban centers also took roles in the failure of Homestead Act. Okay guys, so that is the Homestead Act by 911. Thank you for watching.
See you!
See ya.